Pioneering school districts in Castle's Collaborating Districts initiative are placing social and emotional learning among their highest priorities. These districts already know what research is now showing, that developing their students' social and emotional skills leads to improvements in things like academic achievement, improved attendance, fewer suspensions, and fewer expulsions, while also improving critical school outcomes such as school climate. To support schools' efforts to infuse SEL into the daily experience of students, Castle developed a theory of action for school-wide SEL. This theory of action identifies 6 critical activities, including establishing a shared vision for SEL, assessing resources and needs, providing professional learning, adopting and implementing evidence-based programming, integrating SEL into existing school initiatives and policies, and using SEL data for continuous improvement. Castle has developed a valuable school guide which is organized around these 6 key activities for school-wide SEL. This resource provides implementation guidance and shares lessons learned from CDI districts, while also providing helpful tools and resources to guide schools in their SEL implementation. Starting in the 2015-2016 school year, Castle is also providing CDI schools and districts with digital tools to monitor and continuously improve their own implementation of SEL. These tools are freely available to any CDI district or school that collects data with Castle's staff survey for school-wide SEL. The Castle staff survey consists of 55 items and takes only about 10 minutes to administer. Results from this survey offer school and district leaders insight into the school staff's perception of progress with implementing the 6 key activities of Castle's theory of action. An individualized set of survey results are available to each and every school, including an overview homepage and a page of detailed results for each of the 6 school guide activities. A separate School Principals Overview page is also made available to each school, with some additional context that may be of interest to a school leader. As we can see in this example page, the dark gray is the previous year, and the blue the current year, while the small gray plus signs indicate the average district-wide percentages for each of the 6 activities in the theory of action. Finally, the online staff survey reports also offer an overview page at the district level, which can be a valuable resource for the district SEL team and will be discussed in more detail in the final demonstration section of this video. Castle's new online reporting system creates a set of web pages for each and every school that collects staff survey data. Each school's homepage provides an overview of the results of the staff survey, organized around the 6 activities of Castle's theory of action for school-wide SEL. Summary charts for each of the 6 activities on the school homepage provide school leaders and SEL teams with a quick glimpse of how the school is doing with implementing the CDI school-level theory of action. Clicking on the heading or chart of any of the 6 activities allows for deeper exploration of the data in that area. Let's look at one of the specific activities, developing a vision for SEL. Each page is set up in a similar manner for ease of use. First, the top portion of each page provides links to pages for each of the 6 activities of Castle's school theory of action. Below those links, each page features an overview of the activity that is the focus of that particular page. Starting at the top, underneath the heading Develop a Vision for SEL, there is a definition of what full implementation of this activity looks like. In this case, it says that schools that fully develop a vision for school-wide SEL engage a wide range of stakeholders to develop their vision, have teachers and staff that are aware of the SEL vision, communicate that vision to all school staff, and have school leaders that make a public commitment to support the implementation of SEL as a school priority. To the right of the definition, we see a graph that shows how the school staff perceives progress towards full implementation for this particular area. This is an aggregate of all of the items on the staff survey that focus on this activity, developing a vision for SEL. We also provide a summary statement showing the overall percentage of staff that agreed the school had effectively developed a vision, and this percentage is simply a total of the staff that either said agree or strongly agree for the vision items. As you scroll down, you see the specific items from the staff survey that correspond to developing a vision. For each item, you can see how many staff responded, as well as how the staff responded to each question. Reviewing these items can help a school leader or SEL team make decisions and plan for where they want to focus their attention in order to improve SEL implementation. Finally, this book icon labeled School Guide Link that you see next to each item's graph of responses is what we are most excited about. These school guide links, which are embedded on every page of the online school SEL reports, offer a direct connection between SEL data and a plan of action. If a school administrator or SEL team decides they want a resource or guidance around a particular topic based on data reflected in their online report, clicking on a school guide link will open the Castle School Guide in a separate browser window directly to the section of the guide that is relevant to that topic. Even better, if a specific tool exists in the Castle School Guide for that topic, clicking the school guide link then takes the user directly to that tool. We believe linking this SEL data directly to tools and resources for practice creates a powerful tool to facilitate a robust continuous improvement process that focuses on SEL. You might have noticed at the bottom of the Developing a Vision for SEL page, there was another section heading, which read Developing Staff Commitment. When we organized the staff survey's 55 items into the 6 activities of the Castle School Theory of Action, we noticed there were some that did not clearly fit into one of those categories. We took those items, there was approximately 15 of them, and found that they formed 3 additional categories. We placed items from these 3 categories on pages that we believe they were conceptually related to. For example, we don't think that developing staff commitment is the same as developing a vision for SEL, but we do think they're related, so that category can be found at the bottom of the vision page. The school-wide SEL integration page features 2 subcategories. First, you see that the school-wide SEL integration page is set up exactly like the vision page, with the overview of the topic at the top, followed by the individual items below. Then, below the integration items, you see there are 2 additional subcategories. First, a section that shows how much teachers reported using some specific SEL classroom practices on the left, and a section on the right that shows the school staff's perception of the district's support of SEL implementation. Each district page features both an overview at the district level as well as a table of individual school summaries. At the school level, each page provides information regarding how many staff responded for each school, what percentage of school staff responded, and the percentage of staff that responded that they either agreed or strongly agreed to items from each of the 6 activities of the school-wide theory of action. Each column of the table of individual school summaries is sortable by clicking on the column header, and the name of each school links directly to that school's set of online school reports. You might be wondering, what are all those NAs I see there in the table? An NA in a column means that less than 5 staff members responded to the staff survey items in that area, so results were not reported. An important side note: at the top of every page there is a link you can click on to provide feedback. It is critical that we receive and respond to feedback about its usefulness from practitioners in the field. This is why this link can be found on every page of the online school SEL reports. Clicking on this link takes the user directly to a very brief form where they can tell us what has worked well and what could be improved. We are committed to finding ways to improve this tool and to make it more user-friendly. All feedback is sent directly to my email inbox, and each piece of feedback will be carefully considered.